Hey everyone, before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more real-life stories. That evening, when Lisa settled across from me, her tone was unnervingly calm, almost practiced. "I think we should break up," she said, fingers absently circling the rim of her coffee mug. I froze, not because it was unexpected. Over the past few weeks, maybe even months, I'd noticed the shift in her. Slow responses, distracted smiles, excuses that never fully added up. Every little sign had been nudging toward this moment. Hearing her voice speak the words aloud still twisted something deep inside me. I forced my expression to remain neutral as she went on. "You're amazing, really, but I just don't feel that spark anymore. I think we'd be better off as friends." Her eyes, wide and almost pitying, searched mine as though she was offering consolation wrapped in sympathy. Friends. That single word struck harder than the breakup itself. I had given her my time, my loyalty, my heart, and now to her, I was only worth friendship, like a forgotten toy returned to a shelf. For a moment I thought about arguing, pleading, demanding an explanation. But then, an unexpected calm washed over me. I forced a small smile, leaned back, and said, "Absolutely, friends." My tone was steady, almost casual, and I caught the flicker of surprise in her eyes. She had expected tears, maybe anger, a scene to ease her guilt. Instead, I offered quiet, simple acceptance. We finished our drinks in silence. Her relief was palpable as she walked me to the door, hugged me lightly, whispered, "They'll always mean so much to me," and left me standing there, hollow yet composed. She thought she had closed the chapter on her terms, expecting me to linger as a dependable friend, but she didn't know me as well as she believed. While she assumed the book was shut, I had already begun writing a new one, and the ending would be mine to decide. The first few weeks after the breakup, Lisa's texts trickled in, small reminders of the role she expected me to play. "Hey, hope you're doing okay. Miss talking to you. Let's catch up soon." My responses were brief, polite, detached, just enough to let her feel comfortable in her illusion. She believed I was still orbiting her world, waiting to step back in whenever she needed reassurance. Meanwhile, I focused on myself. I started working out regularly, took on extra projects at work, and reconnected with friends I had neglected during our relationship. Gradually, the fog lifted. My energy returned along with a sharp clarity. I realized how much I had reshaped myself just to keep Lisa happy. This wasn't love. It was survival under the weight of her constant need for attention. One evening, a mutual friend invited me to a birthday party. I debated going. Part of me didn't want to face Lisa so soon, but eventually I decided to attend. The moment I walked in, her surprise was clear. She was dressed to impress, surrounded by people. Yet her eyes kept flicking toward me. She noticed something else too. The confidence in my posture, the ease of my laughter, the attention I drew effortlessly. I was no longer the man she had neatly placed in the friend zone. I was someone she didn't recognize, someone suddenly intriguing again. Later that night, she approached me, her smile just a little too wide, her tone slightly too sweet. "You look different," she said, testing the waters. I smiled back, calm and confident. "I've been good. Really good." For the first time, it was her stumbling over words, trying to fill the silence I left. That's when it hit me. She had expected me to be broken, waiting as her backup. Instead, I had quietly rewritten the script. Weeks turned into months, and Lisa's casual check-ins grew more frequent. Tinged with subtle desperation she thought she could hide. "Remember that little Italian place? We should go again. I miss our late-night talks. Things aren't the same without you." Each message carried regret, though she would never admit it openly. By then, I wasn't the man she had walked away from. I had built a stronger, steadier version of myself that didn't rely on her validation. I went on dates, explored new hobbies, even planned a trip abroad. My life was no longer a shadow cast by hers, and the more she noticed, the more unsettled she became. One afternoon, unexpectedly, Lisa appeared at the cafe where I was working on my laptop. She slid into the seat across from me, laughing nervously. "You've been hard to reach," she said, trying to sound playful. I closed my laptop slowly, meeting her gaze. "I've been busy," I replied. She shifted, twirling her straw before blurting out, I think I made a mistake." The words hung in the air, heavy and undeniable. Months ago, I would have given anything to hear them, but now, they landed differently. Instead of warmth, I felt clarity. She hadn't realized my worth until she lost the comfort of having me at her side. I leaned back, calm and deliberate. Lisa, you said you wanted us to be friends and I agreed. That's what we are now. Her lips parted as if to argue, but I didn't give her the chance. I stood, gathered my things and said, you wanted freedom, and I gave it to you. Don't be surprised that I found mine too. I walked away without looking back. She had ended things thinking she could keep me tethered as her safety net. But by the time she recognized her mistake, I was already gone.